Hello, welcome or welcome back to my channel. I am Geneva. This is Geneva in General. And today, guys, I'll be doing a recap on 3 games that happened yesterday. The entire WNBA league was playing yesterday, so I was able to do 3 games and cover them yesterday, and today I'll be doing the other 3. Minnesota Lynx has defeated New York Liberty yesterday, last night, late evening, in their town of Brooklyn, New York, okay, in their stadium of New York City. And let's pop it off with the first quarter. So in the first quarter, Benijah makes the first bucket of the night. She actually scored a 3-pointer. She's really good at that. Fee scores. Then McBride hits a 3. Smith scores. Sabrina makes a 3. Carlson scores. Courtney scores. McBride makes 2 of 2. Carlson makes a 3. Vandersloot scores. Speaking of Vandersloot, guys, she was just named number 20th for Unrivaled. Okay, so we got 10 more players left. So shout out to Vandersloot. Stewart makes a 3. Courtney scores. Fee scores. Carlson makes a 3. Sabrina makes a 3. Natisha Heidemann scores. Sabrina scores. Natisha makes a 3. Stewart makes one of 2 free throw shots. In the first quarter into the Liberty, they only had 17 points. Minnesota Lynx had 30. Okay, the second quarter begins, and Xanda Salini, she scores. Jonquel makes one of 2. Someone on the Lynx makes a 3. I'm sorry, I'm not sure who it was. But Jonquel scores. The Lynx scores again. Vandersloot scores. Jonquel makes a 3. Hines Allen scores. She's deadly. Hines Allen. Okay. Stewart scores. Hines Allen scores again. Stewart makes 2 of 2. Stewart makes another 2 of 2. Fee scores, Stewart scores, Courtney scores, Sabrina scores, the Lynx makes a 3. Stewart scores, Fee scores, Hines Allen makes 2 of 2 free throw shots. Stewart scores, and the second quarter ends with the Liberty only having 39 points, and the Minnesota Lynx have 52 points. The third quarter begins, Lynx makes a 3. Smith scores, Courtney scores, Fee scores, Courtney scores, Stewart scores, Jonquel makes 1 of 2. Carlson scores, then Carlson makes 0 of 1 free throw shots. Fee scores, Stewart makes 1 of 2. Benijah scores, Fee scores, Stewart scores, Hines Allen scores, Sabally makes 1 of 2, McBride makes a 3, Sabrina scores. The third quarter ends with the New York Liberty only having 50 points to the freaking Minnesota Lynx 74 points. They were down 24 points. It was ridiculous. But the fourth quarter, the final and last fourth quarter, they went on a run. It was a 13-0 run, how New York Liberty went. It was crazy. So it pops off, right, the fourth quarter. Sabally scores, then Stewart makes a 3. Stewart scores, Stewart makes 1 of 2, Sabally scores again. Thornton makes a 3. Courtney scores. Sabrina makes 2 of 2. Courtney scores. Stewart makes 2 of 2. Fee scores. Stewart scores. Stewart makes 3. Hines Allen makes 2 of 2. Stewart scores. Sabally scores. Sabrina makes 1 of 2. Courtney makes 2 of 2. Stewart makes 2 of 2. Fee makes 2 of 2. And that is gang, ladies and gentlemen. New York Liberty, they came back hard and strong in the fourth quarter. Okay, that was some good basketball. But they still got defeated. Okay, they had 79 points. Then Minnesota Lynx 88 points. Again, it kind of seemed like the refs, they kind of wanted to give the New York Liberty this game because, again, not only were they going on a run, okay, that was just their own talents, okay? For whatever reason, Fee, Courtney Williams, they weren't hitting like they usually are, okay? But shout out to Nafisa Collier. Shout out to Courtney Williams, the Minnesota Lynx. Her midway jumper, Courtney Williams, that is, it reminds me of Asia Wilson, okay? Just beautiful. I love it. It's like poetry in motion. But also during this game, Courtney Williams, guys, she stands at 5'8". She was able to block Breanna Stewart, 6'4". She's 6'4", Breanna Stewart is. She was able to block her shot twice during this game. Incredible. At the end, it seemed like in the fourth quarter, the freaking refs were trying to, give New York Liberty a look. They were trying to, get their wins up, get their points up. To no avail. Okay, they still lost. I don't know, y'all. The Minnesota Lynx, they've been moving real good. They've been moving and grooving. And they now have overtaken my Connecticut Sun. Connecticut Sun went from number 2 in the power rankings this entire WNBA season, and now they are number 3. Okay, Minnesota Lynx have taken the number 2 spot in the WNBA power rankings. It's crazy. So now my Connecticut Sun are no longer even the bridesmaid, okay? We used to be the bridesmaid, but never the bride. Now I don't even know what we are. We're just like a party guest to the wedding. It don't make no sense. While, of course, New York Liberty, they are still number 1 in the power rankings. I don't know, y'all. Like, what do y'all think about this game? Like, I think that Minnesota Lynx, just seeing how they've been playing these last couple of weeks after the break, I think they are a huge contender for the championship. I know just last night, Asia Wilson, she just scored her 1,000th point. I said I'm rooting for the Las Vegas Aces to win it. Again, I want them to three-peat, okay? And it's true, I still do. But now, Minnesota Lynx, again, like, I'm not a fan of their offense. They kind of are, like, boring to me. A lot of people can agree. Well, not a lot of people, but there's some people online that don't agree with me. Like, yeah, I'm not a fan of, like, watching them play, offensively. But, again, like, Minnesota Lynx, they've been cooking up. And I think that it would be interesting to see them play a contender for the championship. Guys, let me know in the comments below, what are your thoughts on Minnesota Lynx and how they look for this year's WNBA 2024 championship? Do you think that they can possibly snatch it for themselves? Let's talk about it.